Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Real Conversations Podcast presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. Today we got an interesting show, few topics, trending and alarming, just a lot going on in today's news, man. We right back at it, man. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. We got George P. Brooks in the building right now, waiting on a few other guests for the panel. Um, Let's get right to it though. Make sure like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. Hit that notification bell for more content just like this. First topic we talking about is the Nolan Wells emergency audio that got the whole internet talking. You know, this case has been just trending since it happened, and people want to know what really happened, and it's just a whole lot of speculations and accusations. But we're gonna keep reporting on this case. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned. Next topic. Texas. New THC ban takes effect starting a few days ago, July 31st. So if y'all out there smoking that Delta 8 and all those artificial weed brands and everything at the gas station, the smoke shops, yeah, it's illegal now. You can face major charges behind it. We also gonna speak on David, singer, rapper, songwriter, that's being accused of unaliving his 13-year-old girlfriend slash baby mother. So it's a lot going on with that. We will be updating y'all about that case tonight on today's show. Tonight, today, wherever you at, you know what's going on. We also got another case of what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? It's another case of really nigga. You know what I'm saying? No offense to Cartel Bo, but Houston rapper Cartel Bo locked up. They say he facing major charges, kidnapping his baby mama for days, starving her. And this all happened in Cypress, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So a suburb, surrounding area of Houston, Texas. So all my Houston area people, y'all know what's going on already. But we just tapping in with the trending topics. Then last but not least, we got Tupac Shakur murder trial beginning. Judge allowing Keefe D old police interviews, Vlad TV interviews. It will be used as evidence in the trial. And we got other stories as well, man. But we're gonna start it off with the Nolan Wells emergency audio of the call from his quote unquote friends calling from the boat. Like right after it happened, man. This audio has been deciphered, and people are saying they was saying some shocking things in the background, far as saying like Nolan's dead or he's unalived, and they was panicking. So we're gonna really speak on it, man. So for that, we're gonna play the clip. Make sure like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let's get right to it, man.
Moments ago, the Wells lawyer, Ben Crump, announcing the family is hiring audio experts to review sound from the sinking boat call that was made by Nolan's friends. Crump pledging to get to the bottom of what happened as questions continue to swirl around what caused his tragic death.
We are going to dot every I and cross every T until we find out what happened to Nolan Wells. Somebody saw something. Somebody knows something.
The 18-year-old's body was found earlier this month on Mississippi's Horn Islands, 2 days after he disappeared during a July 4th boat trip with friends. NBC News national correspondent Aaron Gilchrist has been following this for weeks now. Aaron, Mr. Crump blatantly says the details of this case just aren't adding up. Now they're trying to obtain this audio. What were the big takeaways from today's presser?
So first, Sam, I would say that hearing again from Nolan Wells' parents was a big moment. And this was through tears, them saying again that they want people to come forward and share any information, any video, any photos that they may have. The attorneys representing Nolan Wells' parents said that they are getting 100 calls a day from people who in some cases have information that they're trying to offer and share. In other cases, they're not useful phone calls, but the parents, again, are asking people to come forward with any information that they may have. When you mentioned those, the audio recording of the call that was made from the boat that Nolan took to Horn Island to a towing company, NBC News obtained that audio first before anyone else did about 2 weeks ago. And so we've heard someone calling saying that the boat is sinking, that it's taking on water, and that they need help being towed. Ultimately, a tow was provided by someone else who was already there, who was not that towing company. Ben Crump has said that they want to have a deeper analysis of that call audio to understand if there's something audible in the background that may be useful in the investigation, Sam.
Right. So it is yet to be determined whether there could be some crucial information gleaned from the audio. I guess we'll find out. But in the meantime, Aaron, court documents obtained by NBC News also show that Wells' parents issued subpoenas or had subpoenas issued to major social media companies. What are they hoping to get from that?
So Nolan's mother, Christine Wells Wansley, set up an estate, essentially, after the death of her son. And the estate is asking Meta, WhatsApp, Snapchat, TikTok, Life 360, asking all these entities for whatever data they may have from Nolan's phone. You'll remember early on, his mother said that she believed there was content missing from Nolan's phone, content that had been deleted. And so now his estate is reaching out to these social media platforms and these communication platforms, trying to get whatever data, videos, photo, messages, metadata, whatever they can from these entities to try to help and figure out exactly what happened in the hours before Nolan disappeared.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. What's going on? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. Just out here interested to talk about some of these things tonight and see what we can come up with.
All right. All right. All right. Let's break it down. First topic. You know what's going on?
Yeah, I heard the so-called enhanced audio.
Yeah.
To me personally, that ain't conclusive because the person that did the engineering is coming under question for whatever reason. And until I hear a few more examples of other enhancements, and until they can show some congruency as far as what's been deciphered, and we get some official evidence, it's just rumor to me. I mean, what I heard, I couldn't hear half the stuff they were talking about. They heard it anyway when I listened to it several times. So, it's the same thing. It's basically rumor and innuendo until we get some real concrete evidence and not just some person enhancing audio on their iPhone. Then I want to hear something. But other than that, it's just rumor.
All right. All right. So, how did you feel? Because you weren't on last week's show and we talked about the results of the independent autopsy. So, what was your thoughts on that?
I want to hear. I want to see the FBI's autopsy. I don't. At this point, I don't trust Ben Crump and Al Sharpton as far as I can throw them. I mean, it's a money grab for them. It's keeping them in the headlines. They trying to get their bank off of it. So, I believe very little of what they say. So until I see something concrete, as far as I'm concerned, he just drowned. You know, and unless you can find something that's going to lead to a further I mean, like even what was just reported about them getting subpoenas. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, they do that in a lot of investigations. So, I mean, of course they would do that. That's not revelation, anything groundbreaking. It's pretty routine. So, you know, I say let the investigation continue. Let people find what they're gonna find. Let people sift it, and then come to a foregone conclusion at that time. But I think people trying to say what happened now is kind of stupid because we still don't know everything. We still operating off innuendo, hurt feelings, and all the other BS. So we don't have enough facts to even now, enough concrete, quantified, you know, results to really say anything yet.
Okay,
We just
so
going off emotion. We still at the point where we see a black boy with a bunch of white boys, and we still on that hurt feelings mess that folks have manufactured. And all Ben Crump and Al Sharpton doing is just capitalizing off of it, which what they supposed to. They race hustlers. That's what they do. They pick a case that's sexy and that's flamboyant, and that they can make some money off of, and they hop on it. So this is par for the course. They gonna do this 2-3 times a year. So this is what happens.
all right, Divine on the track. Welcome to the show. How you feel about the Nolan Wells audio? You heard about it?
Honestly, yeah, no, I have no comment. I talked to Taylor in the news when it started, but I really had no comment on it. So I'm no
What
use
you
to this
think of the
conversation.
case? Hold on. What do you think of the case, though? What's the comments on the case?
I'm not following it, so I don't know.
You haven't heard anything from the beginning?
I've heard some stuff about it, but I don't know enough details to give any really insightful input on the topic.
Okay, but look, okay, we're gonna break it down. This just say yes or no. Do you believe it
Okay.
was any foul play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based off what?
From the stuff I'm catching on the radio news and things of that nature, some things don't seem to add up. But again, I don't have the details to really speak on the case, so I really can't or probably shouldn't say anything about it because I just don't have any opinion one way or the other. So forgive me.
So we don't know. Okay, gotcha.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so
Yeah.
George, hold on. Let's add this. You know, now they are saying they actually found cocaine in his system. Do that change your opinion?
Hell no, they bunch of college age kids. College age boys gonna try stuff like that. What does that have to do with anything? Nothing.
Right, and that's what I was gonna comment because I thought you was gonna say it do change your opinion,
No.
but then at the same time, I'm saying, what does that have to do? Now, what are they trying to say? He was a junkie. So, like,
You know what? I don't think they even trying to say that. I think this stuff has gone so left and it's so ridiculous now that anything that comes out, they just say, hey, whatever we find, just put it out there to shut these folks up while we do our investigations. If they found Laffy Taffy's in the system, they would have said that. So it just happened to be an illicit substance, but it don't really change my viewpoint on anything. We still don't have enough evidence to be going out here making decisions and saying it was foul play when we had no idea. Just like we can't say it's not. I'm not saying it either way. I'm just saying we don't know. There's nothing put out there for anybody to say anything. It's just opinion and innuendo.
Okay, I feel you on that. I give you that one. But next topic. I believe everybody on the panel right now is currently residing in the state of Texas. So
Yeah,
this
near
this
Houston.
should be close to home for everybody.
All right.
So Texas new THC ban takes effect. What shoppers need to know. So this
Man,
is
just
for Delta 8. Once again, it's for all the synthetic weed smokers. So let's speak on it. I mean, let the clip play and we're gonna speak on it. Make sure like, share, and subscribe. Let's get right to it.
Well, starting tomorrow, some THC products that have been sold in Texas for years will be banned. Now, some smoke shop owners are trying to sell as much as they can today in the final hours before those new rules go into effect. ABC 13's Pooja Lodi explains what's changing.
This really does impact a lot of people. According to state records, there are more than 14,000 places currently registered with the state to sell hemp products. The question is, will these businesses be able to stay afloat with this change coming? And the other question is, will this ban stick? Will this state law change, or could there even be federal legislation? We first met Kenneth Berner in March. Berner owns Berner Smoke Shop in League City. And yes, that is his real name.
A lot has changed. So we went through the new set of rules that actually went into effect, and then they were removed because of an injunction. And then that was appealed, and the injunction was removed. So we're back to the original rule.
If the legal back and forth sounds confusing, that's because it has been.
These are the products of mine that will be illegal come tomorrow. We are making sure everybody is aware of that.
Texas is banning Delta 8 and other types of similar cannabis compounds, but another compound called Delta 9 will still be legal, according to multiple smoke shop owners we spoke with. The easiest way to understand it is this. You will still be able to legally buy most THC gummies and drinks, but you probably won't be able to buy most flower products or pre-rolled joints.
We have to just discard it, throw it away, let it, money just get thrown into it, literally in trash. It's something that we don't want to do.
Michael Perez has owned High Velocity Smoke Shop since 2011. He says changing legislation has forced him to change his inventory every few months. Tomorrow's change will be tough for his business.
Okay, we could regulate it, but total ban is totally different from regulation. But here we are.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has already listed a total THC ban as a priority for next year's legislative session. At Burners, the response to more legislation is, well, pretty blunt. He worries his business won't last long.
That's yet to be determined. We don't, if I base it off of the numbers on what we have sold in the past, is it a feasible business plan maybe to scrape by, but nobody's going to run a store on it. If that's the only thing that you've got in your store, you're not going to survive long.
Pooja Lodia, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
How y'all feel?
I think it's a stupid ban. I wouldn't be surprised if next week is an injunction and you can go buy what you want. Because I went to go buy pre-rolls this morning and I'm like, I forgot about this. So, it's a matter of it's all political games. I mean, once the right people pay the right people off, you be able to go get your Delta 8, pre-rolls and stuff like that. And it's just posturing to me. It's inconvenienced a lot of people. A lot of people use that for medical reasons and to alleviate, certain physical conditions. So it's not just people buying pre-rolls just to toke up and get high. But I think in the end, there may be a little bit, stricter regulations on it. But I think that ban will get overturned.
Okay. Divine, how you feel about the ban?
Texas has always been a fairly religious state, so they doing what they think is right. Who's smoking synthetic weed anymore? All this weed that's also organic weed that's out here. You still smoking synthetic weed?
Well,
Wow.
some people it's easy though. Everybody don't have a plug. Sometimes it's just easy. Just go to the Shell station, get you a little 4-pack of pre-rolls and go home. Everybody can't. Every community is not set up where you can go get it. And it is a matter of cost too. It's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, the quality is not going to be anywhere as good. But if people are happy with that and people spending their hard-earned money on it, let them do it.
Yeah, and teach his own.
Yeah.
But the ban sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. This went back and forth. I mean, you spend all this money and energy time for going forward. Now you're gonna roll the things back. So, right. I mean, what was the point? What was the point in advocating for it anyway? If y'all really want to change that much, y'all should have stopped it in the beginning. But or maybe it was the problem, right? Maybe it was the problem. Maybe like they wanted to see how financially lucrative this endeavor was.
I heard it's because alcohol sells low. Well, I'm here.
Well,
that could be. It could be.
I'm here because of alcohol.
Food, everything's expensive. Yes, it's still $4 a gallon.
Right. And I think the thing, but I think the thing too is all they got to do is come up with another strain. I think you can get Delta 9 now. They got Delta 10. They just got to keep up with new strains to outrun the regulations. You know what I'm saying? So it's
just like, to me, honestly, I feel like forget all the synthetic strains. Just let the real in. to
Yeah,
get
they
all
should. They
that.
should, but you got to understand something. It's a lot of people. That's the only thing they got access to. I know people that got arthritis and a lot of health problems that those pre
Okay.
rolls do help alleviate that. And they not gonna go and get it from anywhere else. They're gonna go to a store where they can run in, fill up their tank, get them pre rolls, go home, and have some relief from pain. So you that's a market. That's a huge market that they cutting out, but it won't go underserved.
Well, if you could ship and move weed legally through the mailing system, you probably alleviate all the synthetic shit, right? So if you could ship and move weed, and have you and allow weed to be sold legally and organically, shit, you can have growers locally, feed the growers and also ship it so you can actually move away from all the synthetic shit. You
Yeah,
get
but
some more natural organic products.
I know some people that prefer the synthetic stuff to the real stuff. So here's the thing: it's a diverse market. The THC market is very very diverse, and
True.
it's
Just
just you're gonna have as many different avenues for people to get their products as possible. I think this is
right,
gonna
like the drug market.
yeah, this is gonna shoot the legislature in the foot because I think there's gonna be a lot more people coming out against it than what they anticipate.
Yeah, and the loss of money. That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
the loss of money. I mean, it's you're impacting a lot. I mean, just if within 4 miles of my house, it's like 6 or 7 smoke shops. With literally within 4 miles of my place. So it's like you impacted all those businesses, many of them small businesses. That's going to have repercussions and consequences.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So yeah, man, we just gonna have to see how it turn out. Next topic though. Next topic. So rapper singer David is going through a unaliving trial. They saying he unalived, chopped up the body of his underage girlfriend slash baby mama, and they saying it was text messages between the two. She said she was jealous because he had other females, and she was gonna tell people, what he was doing, going with her, and she had a baby, whatever, whatever, miscarriage, all type of things going on. Pretty much, she was gonna blackmail him, and he couldn't have that. So allegedly, he unalived her, put her body parts in the trunk of his Tesla, and left her there to rot while he went on tour. And all this crazy stuff, man. It's crazy, man. It's real sad and sickening, bro. This world we live in, bro. I'm telling you, but let's run this clip and speak on it.
Yeah, I think he's screwed because during the I mean, they didn't rush this investigation. They let him stay out there for a long time where they investigated it. So it leads me to believe they got plenty of evidence to corroborate anything. And I think he just screwed himself. But you're seeing this more often, a lot now in today's times, and it's just sad what it is. And a lot of people can ask a lot of questions. How did people not know he was having a relationship with an underage woman and all that? But
See, that's what I don't this is where I take a stance in being a parent comes in
right,
because I believe the parents did know. Same way
yeah,
the R. Kelly parents knew. They all knew because they was getting paid off. So all allegedly, I feel
right,
like
because
once parents get paid off, their morals decrease, honestly.
right, right, and that's what happens. You got a lot of people that will sell their daughters and sons to these celebrities. And it's I think that's probably what happened in this case. And I think as the trial goes on, you're gonna hear some things about the parents, and it may not be pretty, but it's sad the young woman lost her life, let alone by this person. And I just hope justice is met out. He gets his due process and he gets what's coming to him.
For sure, for sure. We got somebody joining us. Eric G from Eric Thoughts. Make sure y'all tap into his platform. What's going on, E? E, what's the word? What's going on with you? Okay, we're gonna let E get right. Unmute your mic, E. We about to play this clip. Unmute your mic.
The evidence is overwhelming, and now singer David must stand trial on murder and mutilation charges.
A judge ruling today there is probable cause for a jury to decide the fate of 21-year-old David Anthony Burke. He is accused of the first-degree murder of his girlfriend, 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, after she threatened to expose their relationship. Her mutilated and dismembered remains were found inside a Tesla owned by the singer last summer.
Mary Beth McDade is live in Hollywood with more on today's ruling and what happens next in the case. Mary Beth.
Yeah, Mike and Shara, a judge feels that there is enough evidence for the singer David to stand trial. Now, among the evidence that prosecutors presented, DNA evidence, Uber records, thousands of text messages between the two, as well as sexually graphic photos of them. David gave no reaction to the judge's decision today.
The crime that we are dealing with is incredibly horrific and barbaric.
After a 5-day preliminary hearing that at times had gruesome and shocking testimony, a judge has ruled that the 21-year-old singer David must stand trial in the killing of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. The TikTok sensation is facing first-degree murder with special circumstances, sexual abuse of a child, and unlawful mutilation of human remains, which could bring the death penalty if convicted. The LA County DA says they only presented a portion of their evidence, that there's more to come.
We believe that the evidence at trial will be overwhelming to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
Authorities believe the singer, whose legal name is David Burke, killed Celeste because she was threatening to expose their relationship and ruin his budding music career. Prosecutors say Celeste was picked up in an Uber on April 23, 2025, that David had sent and brought to his Hollywood Hills home. Prosecutors believe he stabbed her the moment she walked in the door and then cut her up in a blue inflatable pool in his garage. Her dismembered body was found 5 months later in the front trunk of his Tesla.
There was lots of very damaging evidence, including DNA evidence and the text messages and the Uber rides, not only the grisly nature of the killing.
Prosecutors say the night before her death, the two apparently argued via text about a relationship David was having with another woman. In one alleged text, Celeste says, "I will kill you. I will strangle you. I will tell my dad so many lies about you. I will end your career and life." According to other alleged text messages, Celeste had gotten pregnant by the singer at age 13 and had an abortion. The defense argues that all the malice came from Celeste and that the prosecution's evidence is insufficient and the murder charge should be dismissed.
The family was horrified that the defense attorneys brought up evidence to put the blame on a 14-year-old child.
And David posted agreements that expected to begin within 90 days of that date. David is being held without bail. For now, reporting live here in Hollywood, Mary Beth.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny they want to be mad about what the defense is doing, but at the same time, what about their accountability for their 13-year-old getting bust down by a 21-year-old too?
Now you got to blame her parents on that too. You got to blame her parents because they knew she was doing it with him. Like that's crazy.
Fact.
Oh shit. It's sad all the way around though, man. You look at it, it's sad as shit, man, because end of the day, this child lost her life behind it.
Yeah. You know, and then you got a young man that probably had a promising career just threw his life away.
Yeah, but at the same time though. Also, at the same time,
chose that though. He chose.
Yeah,
that.
he did. I'm not
true.
saying it to excuse me. I'm saying it's sad that he made that choice. That in itself is sad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a tragedy all the way around. But the parents need to be held accountable for that.
I agree on both ends. I agree on both ends. I do think that at the end of the day, he's going to jail. He killed that girl for no damn reason. Like I don't give a damn what the situation is. He did kill that girl. He did deserve to go to jail. It's a lot of shit factors in it though.
Yeah. And then hopefully it brings light to the phenomenon.
Hey, Eric, let him know who you is. Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? My name is Eric G. I'm the host and owner of the podcast show Random Thoughts with Eric G. You can find me on all platforms. Gearing up for the second half of my season this month. And yo, thanks for having me on, bro.
For sure, for sure. But go ahead, finish your statement on the topic.
No, I was saying though, it's like it's first of all, I don't know. He was attracted to an 11-year-old. That's the thing people gotta understand there too. He met her at 11. So that's a situation too. He damn sure needed to go down for. But at the same time, like my boy George said, is where's her parents? How did not know? How did nobody know that she was? Well, hold on. They knew she had a boyfriend that was. She had a boyfriend at 11 and 12. They should have said something then too. Like it's a lot of factors going into this.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, man. But it all starts with the household. It all starts on parental advisory. It all starts on what's going on. You feel me? Like, how did she even get introduced to this grown ass man? Like, you know,
Yeah.
it'd be crazy, man. And it's not like, even though, like in Texas, 17 is pretty much an adult.
Yeah,
It
that's
ain't
true.
like she was
But
17. It ain't like
yeah,
she was turning 18. None of that shit. She was a real life minor.
yeah.
So it's like we can't even, like, I don't even know how his defense team gonna defend him, honestly.
Well, I mean, they gonna probably try to get the death penalty off the table, but ain't no defense to that, really.
I mean, but he chopped her ass up, so it probably will be. But the thing is, well, all of this right here is like, I think he met her when he was like 17 and she was 11.
Yeah.
And I think the only defense they got is that she texted him, like they said, she texted him like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you" and all this other shit. But at the same time, you forget this is a child who's emotionally
But that
invested
make it even worse.
with a grown man.
Right. And not just
Right.
he wasn't just
To
busting
me,
off.
that
I
make
mean,
it even worse to me.
right. There was evidently in the full relationship. And notice in the thing that they said she said she's gonna tell her daddy lies. She didn't say I was gonna tell my dad. So evidently he probably knew.
Somebody knew something. There's no way in the hell you didn't know nothing.
Yeah, more than likely he probably knew.
Yeah, he's probably cashing them checks. He's probably getting some cash
Yeah,
apps, and
man.
that's how some folks roll.
But also, you gotta look at it too. So he's a celebrity. So a lot of people look like, all right, shit, this is my chance for us to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We were just saying that, similar to allege the R. Kelly situations,
That's true.
Same
And that's
type
the
shit.
crazy part.
Pay for the fame.
That's the crazy part, man. And that's the saddest part about how the way this world is working is that damn dollar will change your damn mind very quick.
But at the same time, we had to take a stance. All of us on this panel as black, strong fathers. Enough is enough. Where's the fathers? I'm talking about seriously, man. Where's the fathers? Because this shit shouldn't even be going on. I know a girl gonna be what she do. She gonna run out, whatever. But fuck all that. Where's the structure to let her know, like, oh, I can't go this far. My people gonna get on my ass.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, any man can make a baby, but not many men can be a father. So either that's the thing.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All fathers matter, man. It's a sad situation. I got a daughter myself, so this shit, this is not a good look, man. It's not a good look.
I mean, I don't have daughters, thank God, but I have almost 10 nieces. And I remember growing up too. I remember it was so many girls I went to school with who had grown ass boyfriends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And thing is, like, a lot of them parents did not know that they was talking to these grown ass men. You thinking they're going hanging out with their homegirls, meanwhile they laid up with this grown ass nigga.
Right.
So I encourage parents, man. I know kids gonna hate it, but you gotta get in their business sometimes. You gotta know what the fuck they doing, where they going. Because if you say you going to Stacey's house, best believe I'm calling Stacey's mama to know where the fuck you at.
Oh,
You know
even
what I'm saying?
that. Sometimes, hey, you gotta slide that air tag. Shit, you gotta know they might lie to you. They might say they had so and so that whole time they had little Johnny shit.
Right.
And I'd say this too. We sometimes, especially as black fathers, we concentrate on our daughters, but we gotta protect our sons too, because there's people on that too. You got to
That is
protect.
true.
You know, you got to protect the boys just as hard as you protect the girls
So,
nowadays.
so I'm asking a question though, because I asked this on one of my shows before. As a black man, as a man, would you be honest, as men, do you put the same type of like structure on your son who's dating these grown ass women?
Oh yeah, I would. I mean, I do. I mean, I don't make no difference because the damage gonna be the same. You know, it's a lot of mental and emotional damage when you have a minor or a young person involved with an older person, and they can be even more emotionally detrimental to the boys than the girls.
Right.
I'm gonna
I
just say
agree.
it like this. I wasn't blessed yet to have a son, but whenever that time comes, I gotta put like even though I'm gonna be on his ass and shit, but I gotta think of the mindset that I was on. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right.
I was trying to mess with older women and I thought that shit was cool. I thought that shit was, get a high five for it. So, you know
But
what I'm
that's the
saying? I
thing is,
can't be just a hypocrite.
but that's the thing is though, bro. Like truth is, at that age, and we all want to fuck somebody grown because you're like, oh shit, we got it like that. But then when
Right.
you get your own kids, I got two sons. I got two teenage sons. And I remember when I had my old sons, and I remember it was times when they was like, yo, they trying to holler at somebody grown for real. And
Right.
like in my mind, that parental shit kicks in. Like, all right, now, like, look, I don't need you. We ain't doing all this.
Depends on how grown. How grown. Like if they 18 and the chick 25, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
you
That's all
talking
right.
about 30, 35, 40. All right, yeah.
Man. But you gotta think about it. 18 and 25, their teachers around that age nowadays. Those teachers
Right.
around 27,
Yeah,
like you know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
just grown though. They grown though.
I feel
They
you. I
grown.
mean, once you get, but thing is, like, I try to prepare them because shit like that happens all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? I have family
I
members who
would be
fucking
I would
go
be
ahead.
preaching celibacy more than anything now, or condoms, double strap.
Yeah.
'Cause this shit is lethal now. It's not even about the point of them interacting and having sexual relations. It's some shit
That's
they
all.
can't
Yeah.
come back from nowadays. So
Yeah,
And
it's
see,
that's the
on a
only thing I
whole
said
nother
too. Yeah.
level.
and see
Now
what
I'm
you
on them.
what you.
Go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead, sir.
Now I was saying was like I'm on my sons too because I tell like I got grandkids now. I'm out the game with that one. But
Yeah.
I remember I told my son though like no condoms is the biggest thing you need to use. So these kids are smashing anything wrong.
Facts.
Like right now, I mean, you'd be surprised how many kids got some kind of disease out here now.
Nah, I
Right.
wouldn't be. I wouldn't
You
be
know what I'm
surprised.
saying?
But
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I hear
But
you. Yeah.
I mean, that shit happens though. I'm being dead ass, man. Like I like, and they brag about that shit like it ain't nothing though. Like I done
Mhm.
hear kids brag about, yo, man, shit, I got some media, but it's fine though. I'm still gonna get me some
Yeah,
this
I already
weekend.
know. I already know.
Like,
Right.
like shit.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
man. That's a sad story. But we're gonna move on to the next topic.
All
So
right.
we got a Houston rapper, man. This is some local news type shit, but we got a Houston rapper, man. Got arrested after allegedly kidnapping his baby mama for a few days, and she had to break out the house and run for help. And they've been having just back and forth for the longest, like going on interviews, just dogging out each other. And I'm not even trying to really, you know what I'm saying, put this on the show. It's just to have the youth learn from this. It's more of a learning topic right here. So
All
let's go
right.
to the clip, man, and let's break this shit all the way down, man. Like, share, and subscribe, comment down below, man. Let's get to it.
Say the man accused of holding a woman captive for days inside of a Cypress home is actually a Houston rapper.
Yeah, he is known as Cartel Bo and it's not the first time he's made headlines in our area. KPRC 2 News reporter Bryce Newberry live in Cypress on Darby Retreat Lane with the new details in the alleged kidnapping case. Bryce.
Yeah, Keith and Stephanie, this woman escaped from a home here on this street in just her underwear, according to investigators. She claims to have been held captive for days by a man who we have now confirmed through court records is rapper Cartel Bo. And he's the same guy who went to federal prison nearly a decade ago after filming a viral rap video promoting gangs in Houston. At this home on Darby Retreat Lane, a woman says the father of her children locked her in a closet for at least 4 days, only able to escape after he left and got pulled over.
This is just not something that we're used to, and it is a bit on the frightening side.
Neighbors saw cops at the house throughout the weekend.
They were here literally all day, till the evening.
As they discovered, according to court records, zip ties, a closet with a deadbolt, and fast food wrappers inside. But before Harris County Precinct 4 deputy constables came to the house Saturday evening, they pulled over Warren Brown, seen here in the back of a cop car, and better known online as rapper Cartel Beau. He'd been wanted for more than a week for allegedly assaulting the same woman in late June outside a recording studio in Northwest Harris County. When she realized he'd been gone from the home for so long, records show she was able to escape, flagging down a neighbor for help.
The video went viral last May. It features Houston rappers Maxo Cream and NFL Cartel Beau.
It's not the first time he's made headlines. This rap video, released in 2018, shows Cartel Beau and other street gang members waving loaded guns, many of them stolen, according to prosecutors, while filming in a city park next to an elementary school. He served federal prison time in that case for unlawfully having a weapon as a felon. He also has previous state convictions, now back in jail and facing up to life in prison. An attorney representing Brown described the allegations to me as, quote, not the prettiest, but says hopefully his client will come away from this, in his words, quote, unscathed. He is scheduled to appear back in Harris County courts on Monday morning. That's when prosecutors plan to argue to hold him without bond pending trial. We're live in the Cypress area tonight. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPR.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I don't want to love you that damn much, man. I'm good.
Let her go, man. Let her go.
let it go. Let it go. Let it
go,
let
man.
it go.
God damn, bro. It ain't never that deep. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't never.
Never.
I know.
Never.
See the baby mama of your children. You love her and all that. She might be creeping and sneaking, but let her go. Oh man,
Yeah.
let her be free, bro. Cause you gonna ruin something. Now you can't look at you. Can you see your kids now? She probably gonna have full custody now. Let's be honest. You know how these courts play it.
Right.
That's enough evidence to. You ain't never about to see your children.
All right, can I be honest?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know they still fucking, right?
Yeah, but
You know they still back together.
Of
I'm
course,
just
but
gonna
currently,
be
he's
honest
locked
with
down
you.
right now. He's locked down right now. Currently, this just happened.
But guess who gonna be the one? Guess who gonna be the one to break him out? The bail him out.
I'm just
His
saying,
damn
man,
baby mama.
do two wrongs make it right. Do two wrongs make it right.
No,
It
don't make it
don't.
right.
But this what I'm saying. But this what happens though. I see this happen so many times, man. Like,
Of course.
and then it takes them honestly to be ready to move on for this shit to stop. And the sad part is, it's gonna get worse before it get better.
Right.
But they both gonna have to grow. They both gonna have to grow up, man. This is a good love story. If anything else.
Of course, but this what I'm saying. It's kids involved, so we can't move like real grown folks. You know what I'm saying? With children, multiple children. Like, come on, man. So you got a daughter with this woman. What's she going? How she going? Further your last name and your legacy? Is she
But
gonna
see-
date a nigga just like you?
Right.
Like,
But
come
see-
on, man.
But these
Like,
folks not
that's
thinking
what I'm
about
like,
this.
I'm on.
Right. And I think every day I almost a story about some dude crashing out over his baby mama doing something crazy. I don't know what's in the water, but walk away. You need to go on and leave her alone. There's plenty of other women out there. She ain't worth all that. Not your freedom and not your kids. Because think about how his kids affected that.
That is true.
They got to deal with
Right.
that on them. You know what I'm saying? They got to live with, and it's
That is
on
true.
the, it's in the media. They got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a messed up
But guess
situation.
what though? This will make it worse. This what makes it worse though. Guess what though? That's what's gonna happen after all this situation. Interviewers, bloggers, podcasters like ourselves, they about to slide in her DMs. Hey, come on the show. Give us that exclusive. We got
Right.
500. We got 1,000. We got,
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the sad part is though, that's the mentality nowadays of like young people though. I mean, I feel like I hate that this shit went down this way it is, but the truth of the matter is they still gonna be together. Like it's gonna be another situation. It's gonna be big as hell. It's gonna turn this into another thing again. Right now, it's just entertainment, which is
And
sad.
the thing is, they probably been having, they might have been one of them couples that always keep up drama. Y'all know we talking about that one couple every weekend they into it, and maybe this weekend just went too far.
Yeah. CJ, how you feel about this situation?
He can kiss his damn freedom goodbye. He can kiss both his kid goodbye and his damn freedom because, as you just heard, he's facing life in prison, and they got his ass.
Yeah. Could be, man. Could be. Or maybe she might come to court and ball out crying. No, drop the charges.
That's crazy.
Of course she would. Of course the dumb bitch would. She's called
Damn.
Woo,
I've seen
Cuz
this over and
came in
over
hot.
again. I've seen this over and over again.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
I've seen it on Investigation Discovery, all the shows. I've seen it, and unfortunately, it always turns up into a tragedy, homicide ending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's true.
So possibly this could have saved her life. Shit.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, best leave him alone. Okay? Let it be a way to the escape. Get away from it.
Exactly.
I don't think with him facing life in prison, I don't think she's gonna have a problem staying away from him. Now, like CJ said, she probably gonna be going to visit him, put money on his books, all that mess, but that's her dumb ass.
Yeah. I can't believe y'all doing this to my baby daddy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She gonna sound just like that too, Eric.
She gonna probably be like, well, he would bring me fast food while they had been locked up. He ain't out,
patting
man.
her head though.
Yeah.
Patting her head at the same time, patting her shit.
Like I called y'all for help, not to lock him up.
Oh shit, that's sad.
I mean, yo, man, I see that shit so many damn times, bro.
Yeah.
I see this so many times. In my real life, I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, we all know an auntie or two with
Oh
a
my
crazy
God.
ass baby daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all. We on the last topic now, man. We on this last topic. And we gonna talk about the Tupac Shakur murder trial beginning next month. Judge allows old Keefe D police interviews and other interviews he done. So this guy's pretty much toast, man.
Right.
If you know anything about this trial and what's been going on, this guy has made a book. This guy has done over 10, 12 interviews about the situation. And I believe he's cooked, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let's watch this clip, see what they talking about.
This afternoon, an 8 News Now exclusive before one of the biggest trials in Las Vegas history. A sit-down interview with the man accused in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Dwayne Keefe D Davis speaking with investigator Vanessa Murphy. A quick note, our team was not allowed to put a microphone on Davis due to security. That's why we've included subtitles.
The trial surrounding the murder of rap legend Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago is just days away. We were given the rare opportunity to sit down with the man at the center of it all, Dwayne Keefe D Davis, face to face while he waits here in jail.
Did you have anything to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wasn't even in the matter. I wasn't in the matter, period.
Do you regret the book and the interview?
Yeah, I was just after the money, and they said I was covered. I did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? And
But did anyone tell you maybe it's not a good idea to do that because they might arrest you after they hear you say that or read it in your book? Like, did anyone close to you say, not a good idea?
that was the ghostwriters. I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra. Just read the book. You know I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? And the Vlad thing, the lady, she gave me $150,000.
But then when I was watching the interview this week, and the way you sort of go through it by play, like then this happened, it's very believable.
they wrote me a script to follow. My lawyer came with the script. It seemed like he was in bed with them the whole time.
When you were talking in this interview about Tupac's murder and when you were doing this book, were you considering maybe his family at all?
No, I just did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong. It's just wrong. I'm an innocent man. And they said, yeah, Chris, I haven't been around that stuff since like 89. I stopped that stuff, pulled up my pants. I'm not no leader or no Crips. None of that stuff. That's wrong. They just try to make their case look good or something. He's a leader of the Crips. He's way up there in the Crips. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's no color line. I'm messing with Bloods, Crips, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was just one of the leader of the Crips. I helped Suge Knight get that record company together. You know what I'm saying? And why would I kill the guy that's making us the most money? You know what I'm saying? That's a rapper back then. Why would I kill our money like that? It don't make sense. Suge Knight will tell you that I didn't do it. So.
Has the DA's office offered you any plea deals, and would you consider a plea deal?
I'm not gonna take no plea deal because I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 63. I had a cancer battle, and I got 3 stents to my heart. And the average American lives to like 74 years old. 10 years, I'm dead. So, well, I don't like taking a deal. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was like something 10 and 25. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take a deal like that. And I have, especially after I haven't done nothing. I'm an innocent man.
How concerned are you that you'll be convicted after this trial and you won't get to spend your final years with your family?
Yeah, I think the 9th Circuit Court is gonna let me go. I think they're gonna let me go because it's not right. I'm gonna be all right though, because God upstairs, he got me. He know I am this. Yeah, and I hate I put my family in jeopardy like this. So that's one regret I have.
Jury selection is scheduled for August 10th. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
Davis is now represented by defense attorney Michael Samft, who was not originally representing him. The 8 News Now investigators interviewed Samft. You can find that on our 8 News Now Plus app.
Ooh-wee.
Man, dude messed himself up. He should have kept his mouth shut.
Hey, he did a lot of nigga explaining, didn't he?
All right,
Just for the money. It was just for the money.
Hey, be honest with you, man. The truth is, man, I don't think he killed Tupac, but I think he knows exactly who did it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I believe it was his nephew, you know what he said. But
I mean, he was poking at the bear. He was poking at the FBI and it fed so long. Come on now. He was pretty much taunting them.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the motherfuckers that wanted the fame from it.
Yeah, he's done.
Right. Yeah, he's done. Yeah.
He wanted the fame, but at the same time, he got it. He got it. He got the fame.
Hey, you know he was scared when he said, 10 years, I'm dead.
Right. So he probably, the only thing he didn't lie about when he said he probably not gonna take a plea because there would be a life
If
sentence.
he's responsible for Tupac's murder, oh yeah, he's going to hell.
He gonna do life and he going to hell. Huh?
I mean, he probably did some damn wild stuff like in the back in the day too, though. But I seriously believe, I don't think he pulled the trigger, but I think he know who pulled the trigger.
Yeah. He definitely know more than what he's saying.
But hell,
this is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. One of our greatest artists ever. It took him 30 plus years to get even this far for a conviction?
But sometimes
the justice system crazy, man.
Nah, it's not that. It's not
of course,
that.
It's very crazy. It's like, what the hell?
But here's the thing about investigations. Sometimes, man, they just take a long time. I think a lot of times we so used to seeing Law and Order where everything is done in 40 minutes. Sometimes it's still investigation from 50, 60 years ago that is still open. So you can't say that because you can't impugn the justice system just because investigations take long. They have witnesses, lost witnesses over the years, lost evidence. It takes a long time to bring charges and things like that.
Well, apparently they should have called 50 Cent because 50 Cent got footages of shit we didn't know existed. Like, he
Yeah.
got 50 Cent had videos. 50 Cent should have the video of Biggie getting shot. Like, so he probably got some stuff, man. But
Yeah.
all jokes aside, I believe the reason why it took so long because you can't trust what this man is saying.
That's true.
He's telling you some of anything to get a reaction out of you.
Like you said, just to get the check.
Well, evidently they were able to corroborate something between the bullshit he was saying and what really happened. Otherwise, he wouldn't be in the position he's in.
Oh yeah, like I said, he has information. He knows what's going on. And the thing is, I feel like this right. I feel like if he's more safer in jail than he is on the streets.
Yeah,
you
probably
might
so.
be right. You definitely might be right.
Probably so. Yeah.
But at the same time, they said he was gonna implement Diddy in the whole
He
trial.
did already. He had
What happened with that though? Whatever, they never gave no update. Whatever happened?
I think the trial. I think the testimony in the trial, a lot of stuff gonna come out. I think they're gonna put their pressure on him. He might flip on somebody. He gonna start singing because he gonna start looking at, man. Reality is, man, they got my ass on this. So he gonna try to save himself.
Ain't too much saving he can do. He gone.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. But they did, but in the on the Diddy documentary thing they had, he told a lot of stuff on Diddy. He did snitch a lot of stuff on Diddy too. So we don't know what's going to happen.
Because from my understanding, he was saying that Diddy actually signed the infamous $1 million whatever amount check for the hit. Allegedly.
Right.
I don't know. That's what he said out of his mouth. Yeah.
But he only got 500,000 out of it or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's just a sad situation, man. Rest in power, Tupac Shakur, man. We love you. Man.
Right. That's what's
your
up.
message, your music will never be forgotten. And that's all that matters, man.
That's true.
Yeah, but that's all my topics. Unless y'all want to break something else down, man, we can end it like this. We can start from Eric. Let everybody know where to find y'all. What y'all got going on in the future, and also I would appreciate if all y'all could share this episode as well.
Gotcha.
Find me on Facebook or Instagram.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on. Let Eric start.
Hey, yo, first thing, bro, thank you so much for having me on. I'm at work, so I'm able to jump on. Yo, man, you can find me, Eric G, on all platforms at Random Thoughts with Eric G. On Facebook at Eric Green / the Green Rose Foundation, which is my organization. And I got new episodes coming up. I got a podcast roast coming up where I'm getting roasted for my birthday. A dating game, a whole bunch of stuff coming up, man. I can't wait. So, yo, but thank you so much for having me on, bro. Yo, fellas, man, y'all have a good night.
All right, brother. You stay blessed.
Appreciate it.
We'll do.
George, you next. George, you up next.
All right. Well, I'm George P. Brooks. You can find me on Facebook under George P. Brooks. I do a lot of podcasts. I'm also a contributor to American Thinker, which is a leading worldwide conservative editorial venue. I've got several events coming up. I do public speaking. I got a nonprofit I started 8 years ago called Mental Association. We deal with black male mental health, addiction, recidivism, and fatherhood. So I got a lot of hats in there. But if you follow me on Facebook under George P. Brooks, you can keep abreast of what I got going.
All right. Appreciate you once again. All love. Appreciate you. All right, Chris, let them know where to find. We're gonna end it.
Well, Facebook and Instagram, and I'm out.
All right, man. Appreciate you, cuz. Love. All right, there y'all have it, man. Another episode, Real Conversation Podcast, presented to you by Real Conversation Podcast Network. We appreciate everybody for the engagement. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to everybody on the panel today. Have a great week. stay headstrong, stay focused on your goals, and stay grateful, thankful, and appreciative of everything you have right now because it can always be worse and it can always get better. So, till next time, man, it's your boy, Mr. Smooth, one and only. You can't troll me, so you might. I messed it up, man. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth, the one and only. You can't clone me, so you might as well troll me. Y'all know what it is, man. Check us out on all platforms, audio and visual. Till next time, man, it's been real. It's been real. It's your boy, Mr. Smooth. Much love. We out.